Y'all, we got another Astraino update, and I feel like we are back to the beginning of the year to where I was doing like weekly updates about Astraino, and y'all know that for months there I was like really trying my hardest to only be like, okay, I'm only gonna make like 2 videos a month about her because I was like, okay, this is just way too much. But then it's very tricky because one, I feel like I'm like overkill over here, you know what I'm saying, with like, a weekly update of Astraino, and then I do gotta keep it real. There's like hundreds of thousands of people out there that are just like, oh my gosh, stop talking about her. Not to me, I'm saying on general, okay? Obviously, I don't have like hundreds of thousands of viewers, but what I'm saying is like on TikTok, people are like, stop talking about her. So then I'm like, well, should I stop talking about her? But then I'm like, low key, you guys always comment and y'all be tagging me in all the Astraino updates. So I'm just like, low key, if you guys don't like all the Astraino updates, do keep in mind, and I know that I literally always forget to mention this, I upload videos every single day, okay? 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you guys are not interested in that, tomorrow there'll be another video, okay? But today, we just have a couple different things to talk about. The main thing is that her fiance is over here, like, exposing her, I guess because after the whole thing had came out, which I had already made a video about, that she was saying over here that it was basically his manager's idea for them to, like, full on legally get married. I guess he's speaking his side of the story. And by the way, if you guys didn't see that video before, there are some allegations about him that I guess she was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stay away from him. But then y'all was super like confused because the way she was putting him on blast, like, oh yeah, he was like mad weird. He wanted to come around my daughters. He kept on talking about like, oh, let's meet your girls, like whatever. And I'm like, it's so weird that you did all that. Like, you got onto the internet and you said all that, but then you led him around your daughters. Like, girl, like, sometimes I really don't understand her thought process. It's like, you're over here trying to, like, out him and make him sound, like, bad on top of these allegations that are put out there. But then I'm like, girl, you literally led him around your daughters. Anyways, now he is speaking his side of the story. But before we jump into that, y'all, okay, I got a couple things to talk about when it comes down to Trevino, because if you guys do not recall, Heffa is back onto TikTok now, and yet again, she is talking about Trevino, okay? And y'all already know, look, I'm sorry. Look, we know what to expect when it comes down to Astraino. We know that she's a hot mess. We know that she is problematic. We know she's dramatic. We know that she's going to get out there and like troll the internet, and she's going to do some of these cringy, like dumb skits. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know what to expect from her. However, at least I feel like, you know what you're getting with her when it comes down to Heffa. Like, low key, I feel like she like gaslights her audience, she gaslights her viewers, and she like manipulates them to make it seem like she is just like, on a moral high ground. And I'm like, every single time that she's up on TikTok, she has to be talking about Astraino. And the truth of the matter is she knows that, and I'm not even saying this in a shady way, I'm just saying this in a factual way. She just knows that she's not pulling in any type of numbers whatsoever unless she is talking about Astraino. She just knows that whenever she is on live, like, people ain't really tuning in unless she has some like tea to spill or something shady to say about Astraino, which, by the way, I'm never going to be a fake bitch. I'm always going to say I know the name of the game. Obviously, this is why I do drama videos. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like at the end of the day, like, sure, like, yeah, I could get out there like I did on my podcast and open up about my life and things like that. However, it's not going to get as many views as me talking about other drama. You know what I'm saying? However, I can keep it real. You know what I'm saying? As to where Heffa over here, she just does not. She really makes it seem like she is relevant even without Astraino. And I'm so sorry. Once again, I am not being shady. I am just being factual. The proof is in the pudding. Like, she only gets views, she only gets talked about when she talks about Trevino. So, if you guys do not recall, I had mentioned it in another video to where she did get on the internet and she was throwing some shade again at Trevino. So, Trevino got up there on her live, which, by the way, she is back to, if you guys didn't check out my last video, she's back to doing lives on TikTok, which, y'all, I am just so baffled. I don't know what to expect when it comes down to her in TikTok, because I'm like, she keeps on getting banned, and then everyone's like, it's because she's permanently banned. So as soon as they find out that it's her, then she's back to being banned. But I'm like, okay, she's actively been back on TikTok now and going live on TikTok now for the past 2 weeks. So I'm just kind of like, I'm so lost about this whole damn thing. And then also too, I'm so curious because, speaking of TikTok, like, I had just saw on the news actually that they like reached a deal that I guess TikTok is going to be staying, that it's not going to end up being permanently banned, because I guess there was a deal reached. So now I'm just like, wait, so if there was a deal reached, like, are things going to change as far as like the ownership of the American based TikToks, to where I wonder if there's going to be more laws that are changing? Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is what I was so confused about, speaking of TikTok for a brief second, is if it's like owned by China, but then here in America, we have the First Amendment right to like say whatever the hell we want. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, wait, how does that work out? Like, if a different country is owning this app, like, but then here in America, we can say whatever we want. Like, how does that work? You know what I mean? Like, I'm genuinely confused about that. And the reason why I'm asking is because, say, for example, if like there's new owners here in America for like the TikTok based version of the American version, I wonder if there's like different laws for that, you know what I'm saying? And then therefore I wonder if she would like have her account reinstated. I don't really know. I'm just throwing that out there because I'm just like really confused about this whole entire thing. But anyways, I want to go ahead and start off this video to where she is addressing Heffa. Check it out.
You know what's crazy is I've seen a video of one of my old friends, right? She was on live with Buncho. He was like, "Do you miss Ash?" And she's like, "No, her kids don't even miss her." Are you mad because your kids are annoyed with you? And I'm talking about the one that did the nipple slip. She was talking about me showing my pepperoni, but then she actually showed her pepperoni on purpose. And she's older than me. But she's all holy, right? But showed her pepperoni.
I gotta say this, y'all. When she was over there talking about a nip slip, I did not know that that came out of Heffa. Like, low-key, I was like, wait, what? But clearly, they still have their beef going, and I'm so sorry. I really do feel like at this point, like, they should just really go on live together. If you guys don't recall, Trevino had got out there and said that she apparently requested to go live with Heffa, but then she ended up denying it, which I don't understand why she's always like talking about her, but then like won't go live with her, because I'm like, girl, if you got something to say it to her face. Like, low key, if she's the one that is like trying to go on your live, like, let her on. Anyways, y'all, I just wanted to give you guys that little Heffa update right there. But then I have to talk about these other things, y'all, because oh my gosh, the rumors are circulating about Santos and Brianna Olsen, and even Trevino is calling them out, saying that they are faking their pregnancy. And I gotta keep it with you guys. I am going to make another video about this. You guys will probably see it in a couple days. Brianna Olsen is out there actually in like Vegas, and I don't know, y'all. I'm starting to get really concerned because y'all know that I was being so damn hopeful that I was sitting over here like, oh no, like, come on, like, girl, you're not gonna fake this pregnancy. You're not gonna do it. Like, don't tell me this is a skit, because you can make a skit about anything else. Don't go faking your damn pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? However, a lot of people are like, wait, like, she's in Vegas right now and she's wearing very revealing clothing, and yeah, she doesn't even look like she has like, you know, a little a little stomach, you know what I mean? And you know what's so crazy? A lot of people on my Patreon were even telling me too. I was like, because I don't know shit about this pregnancy stuff. I don't know how long it takes to show and, you know, all this stuff. And then somebody actually literally like was like, oh, you know what? From when you have uploaded your first video of them announcing their pregnancy, it's like been over, you know, 8 weeks. Like, they should like technically be like 3 months at this point. So I was like, oh, damn. Like, I didn't even pay attention to time like that. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyways, Trevino is calling them out, and she did have some things to say about this on that very same live. And I'm like, it seems to be a lot of people are believing that. And y'all, I gotta keep it with you guys. Like, okay, when I get back into podcasting, I have so many stories to tell you guys that of things that have just happened within the past, like, you know, this year in 2025. And I'm like, low key, you know what's really weird is I've been told my whole entire life that everyone loves how optimistic I am, and that like how hopeful I am. And then the older I get, the more I'm like getting disappointed in myself of how optimistic I am, because, you know, I really do try to give the benefit of the doubt, and that comes down to, you know, personal situations within my life. And I'm like, sometimes I just end up looking real dumb. Like, I end up looking real dumb of like, you know, obviously when people show you who they are, believe them, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, people can change, but 9 times out of 10, maybe they don't change. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying over here from a personal level, I'm like, damn, maybe being optimistic is not very good, because then also when it comes down to this Brown Olsen and Santos situation, I'm like, low key, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's looking like maybe she's like not pregnant, and that maybe she never even was pregnant. Like, I'm sitting over here like, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm gonna look so damn dumb, because here I am trying to be so, you know, like positive about it. And genuinely, I'm being so serious with you guys. I was like, nah, she's not gonna fake this. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like after everything, me finding out that her and Santos were really together, because y'all seen it all, you know what I'm saying? I thought like, okay, they really are pregnant, but I don't know. Anyways, I want to go ahead and play this clip right here from Trevino to where she is talking about it. Check it out.
Because he was going to break up with her and come back to Texas. And she told him she was pregnant in a Louis Vuitton store. Let her keep faking the pregnancies. Because I guarantee you, once this one comes out as a miscarriage, in 3 months or 2 months, she's going to be like, I'm pregnant again. And then there y'all go again. Oh my God, what are you having? I'm so happy for you. And then it's going to be another miscarriage. She's never going to be pregnant.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, I'm still gonna continue like being hopeful that, like, you know, she's not lying about it, because damn, I just feel like, oh my gosh, girl, you should have learned after the first time when she did that OF story time, you know what I'm saying, to where she had said that she had a miscarriage, and it turns out, you know, she terminated the pregnancy herself. Like, everyone was calling her out for that, of how shady that was. So I'm like, over here like, nah, she's not gonna do that again, because I really genuinely am hoping, you know, that she would grow the hell up. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, a lot of people are calling her out. You guys have to let me know your thoughts and opinions about that. Do keep in mind, I'm gonna make another video talking about them, because there's just a lot going on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into these, you know, little TikToks right here, okay? There is one that a few of you guys tagged me in to where she was all up on this man. And you know what's so crazy? like, okay, I'm not even being shady, okay? I really do feel like Astraino is really, really thirsty, okay? And if you guys follow along with the podcast, y'all know I called a friend thirsty before, and that ended my whole entire friendship. So I really should be careful with me calling a woman thirsty, but I'm so sorry. I just call it how I see it. And I'm like, if you're thirsty like this, like, I'm just going to call it out. And it's so crazy because she went into this meeting with this guy, Junior, specifically, you know, with the intent to do a collaboration, okay? That obviously they were going to grow their social media and obviously have the internet talking. We already know the name of the game when it comes down to these types of skits, okay? But I already knew that this guy over here was going to, you know, get a little bit too far into it because obviously Astravino is thirsty and she's all up on him, y'all. Like, if you guys did not check out my last video to where she was like, are you gonna give me some D? Are you gonna give me some D? Like, that was not part of a skit, y'all. I don't give a shit what. You could totally tell because she was a little bit tipsy. She was all up on him, feeling all up on him, and in front of her dad and kids. Like, literally, like, she was showing her whole booty cheeks in front of her dad and everything. And I was just like, oh my gosh, she is so damn thirsty. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I'm just keeping it real. If you guys saw those clips, y'all know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and play another one right here that, like, I think he put out there of just how thirsty she was being. I guess basically his whole intent of doing this is to show, like, oh, she's over here like saying, oh, it was just my idea and that it was my manager that was saying that we should get married, but then look at you, you're all up on me. That's the way I'm taking it. Maybe I'm misreading it, but you guys are gonna see from this clip that she is all up on him. Check it out.
Yeah, sit down.
You're not my future husband?
Yeah, no,
You're not my future husband?
I'll give you a handshake, woman.
I don't want a damn handshake.
Why not?
Oh, now all your little girlfriends from the past are coming out, and now you want to be... Who's Astraino?
Sure. Don't got
You like that?
I'm going to fucking Vegas regardless.
We're from Vegas, dog.
Hell yeah.
Junior.
Well, you literally... How you
We
gonna
have
trip?
a wedding planned
I
already.
know, but how you tripping to, like... You didn't have fest right here. You tripping on me? Come on now, Boogie.
Hell no, I'm going to Vegas.
No,
Chicago.
no, you're not, Junior.
Guys, hey, guys trip, bro.
Junior.
Guys
And then I'll show up.
Hey, guys trip.
And then I'll show
See the
up.
guys
You
trip.
show up on him, don't come. Oh,
No, I'm going to show up to you.
telling Junior he can't go to Vegas.
Yeah. Well, he lives over there, but still. Who's my future husband? Who's my future husband?
Not
Shit, I mean-
him.
What?
Hey, guys trip, bro. Guys trip.
Oh, shit.
What'd you say?
Y'all, I don't know why that literally just cringes me out. Like, why she gets like that. And, like, you could just tell the way that she's talking. Like, if you guys have obviously followed along with Astravino for some time now, you can tell by the tone of her voice that she's like, you're not my future husband. You're not my future. Like, she legit means it, okay? Like, obviously, she has been down this road before, marrying men after, you know, just a couple months. So, clearly, this is nothing new to her, which I was like, girl... Let's go ahead and get it together. Anyways, I do want to go ahead and play another clip to where he was like basically speaking out about the situation and then showing the whole proposal and saying that Astravino was the one that like took them to Walmart to get the ring. Like basically he was flipping the script on her. Check it out.
You guys, so the wedding ring, she took us to Walmart to buy her the ring, right? Not even that, mind you guys, I'm like this, right? She's trying to stick her tongue in my mouth, and I walk away, and I'm spitting like, ugh, I want to throw up. Should have given her some gum, you know? And then my manager, so funny, he's a comedian, bro, I swear.
Mom and Dad. So actually, it's gonna buy us. Gonna buy you guys actually the cooking thing. What's the name of it? Apron and a sweater. And then she's gonna give me a blanket for memory. And then
Yes.
we got the shop.
Because you gotta come to Buc-ee's when you come to Texas.
That's right, baby. That's right.
It's the fact that she thought of going to Buc-ee's, and she's over here like, no, buy this for her, buy this for your family, just swag it on, you know? I'm like, oh, okay, cool, they do it. But then, you know what's crazy? That the manager had to come in and pay for the rest of the balance because I didn't have a kid phone. Not even get my shot guys to the brewery. Didn't even come home.
Okay, not this fool saying that, oh, he should have gave her some gum, which, y'all, if you guys do not recall from the very first video I made about this to where they were allegedly getting married, that's when I had sat there and said, I am so sorry, but, like, he's desperate, too. You know what I'm saying? Desperate for attention, because I don't give a shit what, y'all. I'm not gonna get out there and kiss Astravino. I am so sorry. But then also, can I say this too? Okay, this is another bad thing about myself, y'all. I don't know why I just be feeling bad for people because how many times has it been now that men have called out and called her stinky? Like literally he was over there like roasting her breath like he wanted to like throw up and saying that he should have gave her gum. I'm just like, like every single guy that has talked about Astraino, they say that she smells, and like I'm starting to believe it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh damn, why does everyone say that? But anyways, y'all, I just think this is so damn messy, and this is so typical of Astraino. If you guys do not recall, every time she does a collaboration with somebody, whether it be Heffa, whether it be Heartbreaky, whether it be Santos, whether it be Camilla from the podcast, like from the Bop House, like the list goes on and on. She literally every time she collaborates with somebody, she has beef with them, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like clearly you're the common denominator, clearly you're the problem. But this whole situation is a damn mess. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.